1-2, evaluate an algebraic expression. Number 4, evaluate each expression when a is equal to 2 and b equals to 6. I color code the a and the b so you can get a better visualization. To evaluate this, you have to plug in these variables. So wherever you see a letter A, you're going to plug in the number 2, and wherever you see the B, you're going to plug in the blue 6. Okay, so I'm just going to copy paste this, and all I'm going to now do is erase and plug in those numbers. So where the A is, I erase that and I put in the number 2. Okay, and I'm going to put that in a parentheses. Then that B disappears, and then that where the number 6 goes. This B is also going to disappear. That's also where the 6 goes. And then the 5 here disappears. The 5A, just the A disappears. And that is where the value of 2 goes. Now you can multiply. 4 times 2 is 8. Times 6 is, let's see, 8 times 6. We can count that. So I know that 5 times 6 is 30. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 7 is 42. So 6 times 8 is 48. Okay. Don't feel embarrassed to count with your hands. All right. So this becomes 48 minus 6 times 6. We did that. That was 36. Plus 5 times 2, so that's 5 plus 5, that equals to 10. All right, so that equals to 10. Now we have to simplify this. 48 minus 36. Notice I put it on the side. 48 minus 36, subtract. 8 minus 6 is 2. 4 minus 3 is 1. So this just becomes the number 12. Do you see how I write under it? Plus 10. 12 plus 10 is 22. Right? Notice I put all the extra stuff here on the side, but this is how it should look like. It flows straight down. Okay, so 22 would be its evaluated expression. This whole number is just equal to the value of 22. Let's look at B. Same process here for B. Okay, let's just grab it and let's just plug in our numbers from before. Okay, we know that the B is going to be made up of the 6. Then we know that the A here is going to be made up of the number 2. And this B here is also just going to be the number 6. All right, let's do some multiplication now. So the 3 times 6 is 18. Then in the parentheses, we have 2 times 2, which is 4, minus 1 plus 6, okay? So we know we can now just do the 4 minus 1, which is 3, plus 6, which is on bottom. And then 18 over 3 plus 6 is 9, okay? This simplifies to 2 over 1, or you can just write it as just 2, okay? But notice I show all the steps here. Okay, I did not skip any steps, so I can make sure of my work. All right, C, I'm just going to copy this over so we can see it. Here's the expression with the variables. Now we're just going to copy the variables and substitute. So wherever I see the letter A, I plug in the number 2 here. Wherever I see the B here, I plug in the number 6. Here it's A and B, so let's make sure we put it in the parentheses. So we have that 2 first, and we have the 6. All right. 2 squared, that means 2 times 2. That gets you the value of 4. Then we're going to add that to 6 times 6, which is going to be 36. Let's keep that in a parentheses. We're going to add, we know what 2 times 6 is, that is just 12. 4 plus 6, that gets us the number 40. We don't care about the parentheses now because it's just a parentheses. There's a 1 in front, we can distribute, so it's just 40. We add that to 12, that gets us 52. Okay. Then let's do the last one here, which is the letter D, where we see these values. So B, let's erase B. And we plug in the number 6. Let's erase A. And let's plug in the number 2. Okay. So on the top fraction, we have 6 minus 4, which is, 6 minus 2, which is 4. And on bottom, we have 4 parentheses, 2 plus 1 is 3. Now we can do the multiplication because it's together. So 3 times 4 is 12. 4 times 3 is also 12. 12 times 12 is just the number 1. Okay. All right. So there you go. That is how you evaluate each expression.